Minecraft Dungeons' last update was in November 2022. For me right now, this is 2025, August. So, the game's been, quote, dead for a long time, but I still play it, and I'm going to show you why. So, this is my character. As you can see, I've leveled up quite a bit. This is my speedrun gear. This is my main bow. This is my main weapon. If you watched my melee video, you'll know I have a lot of good stuff. I'm also working on a ranged video, so I'm collecting all the ranged weapons. But you might ask, why do I still play this game? I've had power level 263 gilded items since the tower came out. Why do I still play? And that's because, if you look at this armor, this is my speedrun gear. This is the gear I honestly wear the most because I'm mostly speedrunning to get items. This is not optimal. There's actually a lot not optimized about this. Number one, the fact that the nimble turtle armor, that's honestly not that great, especially with the way I speedrun. I would prefer like a wither armor or even titan shroud. But honestly, nimble turtle armor doesn't really do anything for me. Number two, the guild is the final shout. That's completely useless on this thing. It actually is more harmful than good because it messes up with my shadow shifter timings. So it's actually not good. But the reason I use it is because 35% damage reduction. I do a lot of ancient hunts, so I have to battle through the dungeons, so I need that. And it has the other enchantments. The other enchantments are good, but that's also because I modified them. The reason I still play, it's because even though I've been playing for a long time, I don't have optimal gear. And if there's one thing I like doing, it's actually spending half the game outside of Minecraft Dungeons, and instead in this giant spreadsheet of mine. If you watch my Melee's video, you've seen this. Do you know there are more tabs? There's, remember when I made a chart, ain't that kind of cool? Yeah, these B-Stringer, Free String Foil, they really suck. Ranged weapons, I'm working on finding all the ranged weapons, working on getting all the armors. I'm trying to figure out which is my favorite enchant. This is just me planning out the tower, more on that in a second. This is my perfect gear, what I need to get with the enchant smith, all that other stuff. And here's some hypothetical strongest things. Of these items, I only have these two. Those are what I have. I don't have this, I don't have this, I don't have this. I don't have this, I don't have this, I don't have this. Okay, I kind of have this, but it's also not that great. I've been playing for a long time, but I don't have perfect gear. So the fun I have in this game is grinding to get the best gear and theorizing just in general, with trying not to look on online forums, what the best gear is. I got a wither armor here. It's pretty good, pretty fantastic enchantments. Built-in protection's okay. But like I said, even though I've been playing for a long time, things can be better. I also have a really good full metal armor. I'm not sure what I want this third one to be. I like potion barrier, of course. However, honestly, health synergy is pretty nice for an odd reason. I got a Titan Shroud, which is perfect for like aggressive soul builds. I actually like it more than the Wither armor in that scenario. I also got this Renegade armor. Very fun. I actually like Gravity Pulse. I used to be a hater, but now I like it because it puts everyone near me. So, as I was saying, the beauty of this game is just the theorizing of it, and it's actually very relaxing. So, what I usually do is sit down. I got my cup of coffee here. I just run the tower. And I look for gear. And when I get the gear, regardless of if it's perfect or not, I try to theorize on what I could do with it. Also, I've played this tower before, if you can see by the timer, it's the end of the week. Yeah, I made a spreadsheet on what the best items are to grab in this tower. The ones I'm going to be going for: Starless Knight, not this mercenary armor actually, I found a more fun way to play. The snow armor is the more fun one. And then you take that to the end of the game. Hammer, Gong of Weakening. Did I take the new Upcraft Dome? I think I took the new Upcraft Dome. I did not take the Shadow Walker. And I did not take the Ironhide Amulet, and I took a Cutlass. I didn't write that down. I know the merchants, I know what I'm going to do with the merchants. So, this game is a lot of theory crafting. But that's honestly what I enjoy about this game. I already know I'm going to get Snowball on my armor. and I've seen these levels before, and I know people don't like Minecraft Dungeons because it doesn't have great replayability. I completely disagree with that. Yes, this is repetitive, but now you can focus on optimization. Like I know there's an enchanter over here, there's an enchanter up there, you can see him in the distance. Who's that last guy? There he is. Yeah, I already know I'm going to take the Starless Nights. This is going to be my main thing, and I'm actually going to enchant Busy Bee on it. That's another reason I like this game. Because sometimes, you just don't choose the optimal thing on purpose. Yes, Starless Night is the best weapon. You can watch my melee video on that. I probably promoted that way too many times. I've spent so much time on that. But yeah, Busy Bee is not a good enchantment, in the slightest. It's not good. The reason why, it's because look at the bees. They're so funny. This is, oh, they're dead. But yeah, they're funny. And in the end, I'm just having fun. I like having the best gear, and I also like having stupid bees flying around. Oh my gosh, we got another. I don't think there's anything here. There's nothing here. Oh my gosh, I whipped. I'm whipped so good. Yeah, this is where the leaper is. Oh my gosh, the bees! These are my decoy. I got it? I got it. Also, that's why I say having a pet build, even though it's really not good or optimal in the slightest. It's one of the more fun gimmicks you can do because, yeah, I always play single player. But playing with little pets makes you feel like you have some partners. Get him. You got this. Get him. Whack. Oh. Yeah, they're not good. Forgot about the part where they're not good. Nothing here. Sometimes I used to take this other mercenary armor because it also has snowball on slightly higher level, and so when I would run this I wouldn't grab another armor until level 22 and I wouldn't upgrade the armor at all, so that was not optimal. I say not optimal as I get tier 3 Busy Bee, but you know what, it's fine. I think I got merchant next? Yeah, I do. Satchel of Elements. This is actually the biggest scam of your life. I'll make a artifact video. This is such a scam. It's so good, and it's also terrible. But yeah. Power Smith, I'm gonna power up my Starless Knight, or else this next level would be really bad. Really bad. I hate the Illusioner. That's one of the bosses on this floor. It should be Illusioner, and who's the other guy? The other guy's not an issue. Oh, Redstone Bull. Yeah, Illusioner, he spawns over here. I'm gonna try to kill him immediately, or else. And we got unlucky. Oh my gosh, we still managed to kill him. Usually, if I don't get the lightning or the fire, I get stuck with freezing. Oh, Bobby! I missed. Anyways, as I was saying, if I just get the freezing on the satchel, which is why it's a scam, then I usually can't kill the illusionary in time before it finishes its startup animation. The golem's never an issue. I missed it. I don't know why I'm playing actually really terribly right now, but it's honestly a good thing. Honestly, I'm going to take this time to talk about some... I love the tower. It's obvious by the fact I'm playing it right now. Ooh, that was a... See, that's why I like Satchel of Elements. Just for that. I like the tower. Really good fun. I do wish, though, that there was a tower variant. I know there was a mod many years ago. I heard of it, like a boss rush mod. I wish there was that tower-esque style where you brought your own gear. Oh, by the way, side note, this is the good armor. Cool, thorns actually, and you can tell I like joking around when it comes to the tower. You get more bees. Anyways, as I was saying, the tower, good fun. As you can see, I'm it, and I do like the tower being the way it is. It allows. Honestly, this is how I discovered Soul Siphon was so good, because I had it in a tower build. But I do wish there was a version where you buy your own gear, because I'm grinding up all this gear to play on high-level difficulties. And high-level difficulties meaning like all raid captains. And I already can, and I'm already pretty good on those. You know, it's just fun to do even better. But I wish there was like a boss rush. You just fought the bosses with your armor, and maybe you could get higher level artifacts, maybe not get higher level gear, that could be a tower thing. But like, if you could get power 260, I know you can only get like power 256 artifacts. If there was a tower equivalent where you had the gear you actually have, and that could give you artifacts 263, I think that would be broken, because a lot of the artifacts are not meant to go this high. But I think it would be a really cool inclusion. I should probably explain why I'm... Oh, wait, hold on. I forgot about this level. This one's really hard. It has a bunch of Ravagers. My usual plan is I just make my bees take the hits as I do that. Bees, bees, bees. Oh my gosh, no bees. Oh, okay, got it. Reaper. The reason I'm using this armor is because, number one, I like Tumbleweed. For the tower specifically, I'd like to specify. It's garbage everywhere else. But number one, the freezing resistance is nice because there actually aren't any snow levels here, but there are sprays. I just don't like the freezing resistance. 35% damage reduction is practically a must-have. That includes tower and also normal game. Number two, it has Tumblebee, which is really fun. One of the better good fun tournaments. Just like, look behind me. There's an army of bees. I'm just gonna go let them get. You go, bees. Yeah. And also it's acrobatics, so I can roll more. And honestly, rolling the bees. Rolling, number one, gets me more bees. Number two, in this game mode specifically with the tower. Oh my gosh, that could have. That's a funny way to go out. In this game mode, it's very hard to beat out what they called creepers. That's what they're called. Those explosions are really the only reason why you die in apocalypse modes when you have 263 gear. Enchanted creepers, enchanted the illagers with the shields, what they call them. Power guards, not power guards. Vanguards, not vanguards. Vanguards are also annoying. Enchanted mobs, enchanted tier 3 armored zombies, enchanted armored silly guys. You know what I'm talking about. And in the tower too, you just don't have reliable healing most of the time. Like, I have no healing on this build, which is usually a no-no. And I honestly forgot that I'm so used to playing on Apocalypse plus 25 that I forgot that there are not as many enchanted mobs. So that was an instance of Creeper being an absolute pain, and also I was too busy trying to think of what I was trying to say. Yeah, the reason Acrobat is nice is because you can roll out of the way of... What is that? So I'm not used to recording while actively playing. Creepers are a pain. You take a giant chunk of your health. It is very hard. So, ouch. The bees! Here's an item grid. What was it? Just a 2, 3, 2. Yeah, Acrobat allows me to roll with creepers reliably. Also gets more bees. The bees distract the creepers, and they blow up the bees and not the bees. I played this this tower earlier. Can I hit my hammer? There we go. I played this tower before with. You get a Shadow Walker armor with Life Boost, and in general, Life Boost is the best enchantment for the tower, because even if you die, you get a massive health boost. You can still die, but you won't completely lose. What was I saying? No, it's Unique Smith, Unique No Armor. It's Chilling Aura, that's another reason this is good. And now it's power level 102, and that'll satiate us for the rest of the game. Life Boost, that's what I was saying. Hold up, enchants. This is... who is this? Wildfire and Enderman. We'll go Legion. It's not going to help that much in this one, but... oh well. So Wildfire is going to spawn down here. I always attack him first because the Enderman just won't target you. So I can just turn this... usually when it comes to these 2v1 battles, it's so much easier to just take them as 1v1 than 2v1. Like that was a pushover. Nothing here. Honestly, yeah, let's get that Acrobat I'm talking about, because this level does have a lot of creatures. Well, oh well. That's a good example of the bees. Another reason I like the tower is because it allows me to see a lot of artifacts. Because the tower is where I experiment with stuff. Like for example, I usually wouldn't use the updraft token. Usually my artifacts are pretty set in stone with Death Cap, Ironhide Amulet, and Gauntlet Weakening. Number one, those aren't as good here because the reason those are so good at Apocalypse plus 25, at power level 2, I think it's like even at 249 or 248, one level of cooldown will get you, it's constant Death Cap and constant Ironhide Amulet. Updraft Tome. It's actually really good area damage, does quite a lot of damage, and I would not have... no, do not take the rapier. You're trying to sneak in, aren't you? I'm getting so distracted. Updraft Tome, big area damage. Wouldn't have known that if I didn't play the tower a lot. So yeah, tower is great for experimentation, and honestly that's where I get, how to say it, all my fun from Minecraft Dungeons. See, if I didn't have Acrobat, I wouldn't have been able to roll out of the way. All my fun comes from experimentation and just planning. Half the time I spend in this game is on a spreadsheet. This is a very fun game to think about because it's quite simple. It's really not that hard. It's not looking too bad right now. I spoiled it. Okay, is that everything? Yeah. Good challenge. I like theory crafting. This is the armor I used to take. I could take it right now, but I already invested so much into the chilling armor. Frost armor. Wait, not frost armor, right? No, it is frost armor. What's that other one? Oh, frost bite. So weird. That one. Oh, so weird. That one's such a terrible armor compared to this one, which is actually like decent. Chilling's a great enchantment. Like even at level 1, that's better than no level. In my opinion, this is one of the armors in the game. Not near the top though. Like it's high middle, I'd say. Just because the freezing resistant isn't that nice. There's no damage boost. There's no weapon boost. There's no lifesteal aura, which is so broken. I'm gonna make that armor video, and I'm gonna talk about why I don't like the wither armor. And spoiler, because it's so good that it makes everything else in the game irrelevant. Hold up, let me get a quick sip of coffee as my bees go away. Okay, my bees are dead. Are they enchanted? Are they not enchanted? Maybe I wasted my dog. Also, just like to mention, this theme, the Soggy Swamp theme, or it might be Soggier Cave, it is my favorite in the game, maybe outside of... there's a really funny one in Pumpkin Pasture. It sounds like a very piratey one. It's really good. This is a hard level. You know, usually I do exactly that. I roll to get my bees, and I knock it over. Oh no, I'm fine. Oh, this is why they're hard. I forgot about the technical. There's 2 of them, I think. Also, the Geomancers, this is not a big level ground, and the Geomancers are not helping. There's another golem here, right? Wait, or is it just one? I always forget. Is there another golem? Oh, no. Oh, it's a Geomancer. You didn't see that. No, oh my gosh, that's so unlucky. I tried to roll in, and he just knocked me right back out. I don't think my gun didn't hit everyone. That's unlucky. I hate isologers. I think it does. Oh, they were targeting the bees. Bees, I have no health. Go get them. Bees. No! My bee! Oh, there was no one here. Got this golem. Whoa! What happened there? Piece of bees. Alright. That was way more climatic than it needed to be. This is the last stage of combat, because there's one more merchant floor and then there's the boss. This one's actually pretty hard. Isologers, Ravagers, Enchanters. They're just such good decoys for creepers. Blow up. Good damage to the Illagers. Or to the Ravagers. I guess they are Illagers. Are they? I don't know about classification. Double damage! No, we're fine. Alright, now this is... this cutlass right here, this is just a viable weapon. Cutlasses, especially... Actually, not the dancing sword. I don't like the dancing sword. The whatchamacallit. What's it called? The Nameless Blade. Okay, no wonder I was struggling to remember its name. That's not helpful, it's just the power boost that I'm looking for. The Nameless Blade is really strong, weakening is a great enchantment. But yeah, this cutlass is perfect enchant, super high level because at the very end of the game, and then another power boost on top of it. Just watch this. This is crazy. This is supposed to be like the tower boss. So yeah, in conclusion, the tower is really fun. It's decently hard. At least you can make it a challenge. There's a lot of theory crafting you can do. Pretty fun. Let's see what we get. Hopefully it's one of the gears I'm looking for. Ooh, yes! That's a Resolute Tempest Knife. With a terrible filter. What's my current one? I have one 263. This does have okay enchantments. Reduced health potion cooldown is not good. I'm also trying to collect all the bows in the game. I know these are 2 S tier weapons, and this is a bow that I will never use, but but I'm just trying to get all the bows in the game, and I don't have this one because I haven't bought the Windswept Valley or Windswept Peaks DLC. So, as much as it pains me, oh, this is such a better weapon. Radiant, Shockwave, Swirling, no crit though. Okay, it is kind of a bummer. Oh well. Completing the collection. I've never actually seen this weapon before, so I'll check it out real quick. It does look sick. I was confused for a second. Oh, so it's like a gravity? Not good stats, I'll say it. It has gravity and exploding, so maybe fuse shot, or even roll charge to get that, and then shockweb, chain reaction. I'm not sure. So yeah, that was an example of a tower. I love the tower. Tower is a great way to keep playing the game. And what I'm gonna do now, I'm just gonna mute my mic. I'm gonna turn on a YouTube video, listen to some YouTube as I run through the tower for a bit. I'm gonna keep recording. Maybe if something interesting happens, I'll catch the footage. But yeah, thanks for joining me on the tower. And this is why I still play Minecraft Dungeons. I kind of forgot about that theme. I just kind of talked about why I like the game. I guess that's one and the same. I like collecting. I like thinking. I like playing this game. It's fun. There's also fantastic art design, I like to say. Like this nimble turtle armor, not that great. The reason I'm using it is because it looks so good. Like the other armor I want to have, just because like I'm at such a high level, I don't really need it. I want squid armor. Like you can see, I got this one and it's like almost good speedrun gear, swift-footed, cooldown. If I had speed synergy, look at the sea. It's not gilded, so it's not that great. It's also power 251, which is unfortunately not competitive. I'm actually curious, what was my other? That's a Tempest Knife. Oh, Swirling. Yeah, this one's better, by a lot. Anyways, yeah, that was the tower. I'll see you next time. Or, I'll see you in the montage. Okay, I got cocky. Yeah, that's my bad. What the heck? I'm actually kind of angry at that. Okay, my game actually lags this time. Alright, I'm pausing. I'm actually very angry now. I'm fully enchanted. What the heck? Did I die on this in the first round? I know, actually the very first tower this week I died to this one. No way. No way. I lost so much. What is dealing this much to me? Okay. Okay, I'm waiting till my potion cooldown is ready and all my other artifacts. What the heck? I might die on it. If I lose on this tower, that's actually going to be really embarrassing because I'm recording. That's where I lost my first tower, but... We got a Truth Seeker. That's good, and a Chill Girl Knife. Whoa! Wait, no, that's level 2, never mind. Both kind of trash. I love the Truth Seeker, it's one of my favorites, but this Chill Girl Knife is actually... It's actually not bad. What would I... So here's some theory crafting. In general, I like slower builds, but I know they're not as good. Because Radiance is the best option on is the best healing in the game. So this would be a mixed soul build. It's also level 1 explosion. It's not that good. I wouldn't really use this. Soul build with Harvester, Shockwave Swirling, Leeching. I'd be missing Void Strike. This one, this one's more optimal. This one's, I wouldn't find a better Chill Girl Knife. I'll go with it. Also, yeah, it's still A tier. Not bad. Yeah, okay, that's really embarrassing. But this is better than I have a higher chance of actually winning this one. This one's actually not bad at all. Round 3. Alright. See, it wasn't that bad. Like, I was in no... Okay, I pushed him twice, I think. And on to the boss. 777 arrows. Okay, I don't see anything. Okay, that's what's working. Oh no, there's one Slayer crossbow. This is so bad. Last one though. I'm like an hour, 15 minutes into recording. Oh my gosh, we killed the Ravager. Oh my gosh. Wait, whoa. Okay. I'm not dealing with that. The most helpful. I had looting, that was not helpful. I had stunned mobs, that's not helpful. Okay, so... Please, something good. Something level 3, I'm closing my eyes. Okay, beginning and the end is okay. Feral Soul Crossbow. Okay, level 1, that's not good. Please, something good. Please. Yes! Yes! Oh my god. Wait, this is almost perfectly chance. Wait, I have to move crit over. But this is like really good. Oh my gosh, thank god, finally something good. I know these are not great weapons, but these are actually my favorite weapon in the game. I never said that, but like, I really like these. Oh my gosh. Let's go! What up, I'm gonna re-roll some enchantments. That would be Radiance. This 3-1 has great. Refreshment's great. I'm gonna move Shockwave over here because in the case of a potion build, I would probably go with Radiance, Crit, Refreshment, Swirling. So I'm gonna upload and then re-roll enchantments. Wait, I messed up. I was supposed to give it a new Shockwave first. Oh well. Oh my gosh, it worked out anyways. Hold up, could I do it for cheaper though? That was 500 gold. No, this thing's worth the gold. This thing's worth gold. I want to equip this right now. I love these weapons. I know they're bad. I know they're not great. But they're so cool. It's so nice. Hold up. I'm gonna do just a run of... I wanna do a run of it just to test these out. Oh. And if you don't know... which I don't know how you would know. My main build, Renegade Armor, Gravity Pulse built in. Not optimal, but honestly, I'm coping. Chilling, Snowball. Renegade is pretty nice with Leeching and Radiance together. I know the Radiance isn't perfect and the Leeching isn't perfect. But like this is nice. And for comparison, what's another weapon I have? It's 263. Okay, it's not compared, but like the Chill Gill knife, it's not enchanted, but like what am I spent? I'll even give it the death count. Built-in crit. I mean, like, obviously this is still like most people that's broken. But these, I know they're not great. But I really like them. The Echoing Void is my favorite. That's 17 million. I know Chad's right. That was probably a crit. You just feel good. Alright, let's see how fast this makes the Nuclear Monstrosity. Not bad. That's pretty good. So I like my moon daggers. Okay, granted my moon daggers are not great. I know the beginning and the end are not great. But I was getting good radiance heal, which I don't have on my moon daggers. I had leeching, so this is why I do the tower. This is nice. This is nice. Anyways, I've been recording for 2 hours and 30 minutes, so I'm gonna stop now because this is gonna be a pain to edit.